Hello everyone, Josh here with Unveiled, bringing guys and gals some more 7 Deadly Sins Origin, and today we got some big news. We got the developer notes number 10. Now, we're not going to go over the entirety of the developer notes. We're going to be focusing really on the one thing that they put in here that was massive, which I think every game should have, and I'm glad that they finally started to release this information, and we're going to go over that in a second. Now, if you want a link to this in the description below, go ahead and grab it, because you may not be able to see what we're getting ready to look at very clearly from the video itself, so definitely go ahead and look at it yourself, read over some of the notes as well. A lot of it's just going over some of the stuff that we already covered yesterday in the live stream recap, as well as just the 1.2 update overall, and how they're kind of listening to the community and how they want to try and better themselves and better the game going forward. So we'll have to stay tuned to see how true to their word they are on that. But instead of going over the dev notes itself, which again mostly just reiterates what we've already covered, let's talk about this bad boy right here, the roadmap. This is what we want to talk about. Major updates planned for the first half of 2026. Again, if you can't see this picture very clearly because it is kind of small, definitely go grab the link in the description below. It's posted there for you guys to go and check out. So we have a few different things here that they're showcasing of what's coming in the first half of 2026. Now, keep in mind, we're already at the near end of April. So a lot of this is seemingly going to be happening in the next 6 to 8 weeks, which is very exciting because that means a lot of the stuff is going to be coming very, very soon. Now, some of the stuff is coming in tomorrow's update for the 1.2, which will be the Act 13, the Gallon of Truth is coming, and of course, the new additions of Hell and Abyss mode for the Frozen Mines. We already knew that stuff was coming. We also knew about next week's drop of the new time-space junction sectors 1 and 2. Well, they've also shown 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. They also mentioned that we're going to be getting some new seasonal events. Echoes of the Heart will be the very first one. Later on in the year, we're going to be getting a new summer event, which could be a lot of cool cosmetics for, like Deanne, for Gila, for Jericho, maybe even throw Meliodas in a swimsuit himself, like a pair of swim trunks. And then you also have your boy Escanor in a Speedo. I mean, they might do something like that. I would not put that past them. So, it'll make them a lot of money, and a lot of people will be chasing after those skins. Hopefully they make some of those free to play for some of you out there, and as well as add some cool interactive and creative events surrounding that as well. Like maybe have us go out and do like some kind of fishing event, some kind of swimming event, maybe have something creative along those lines, right? Do something cool, in the theme of summer, right? Okay, we have time attack ranking, which I'm sure a lot of you whales are very excited for. You've been asking for something like that to add some competitiveness to the game for all you high rollers out there. So I'm sure that's going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully it's a little bit more in depth than that. I don't want it to just be straight up, let's just see what our times look like by clearing a dungeon in 20 seconds, 30 seconds, etc. I hope there's something a little bit more to that as well, and more, ways to get rewards for all players. Make it something that all players can enjoy to an extent. We are getting a Abyss difficulty for Deep Spider Nest at some point as well. We're getting a Heart Hammer Lady new event dungeon boss. That sounds cool. We're getting Act 14 of the story. New dungeon added, Tyrannus or Tyrannus, however you say that. And then we're getting, last but not least, new knighthood content. Now, this is very exciting because this could be a plethora of different things. I do not think this is going to be guild versus guild. I will not hold your breath and expect that to be the case at all anytime soon. There's not even PvP in this game yet. I think what that's going to mostly be is maybe some kind of knighthood-based dungeon or a particular dungeon boss, like a guild boss that you can go in, and then maybe they can add leaderboards or something like that, or something of that nature to be somewhat competitive between, your knighthood and others. Kind of make it somewhat kind of fun and competitive. So that's probably more or less what they're going to do with the knighthood. It's going to be either some kind of dungeon or boss, or maybe a little bit of both. But the roadmap was something very, very nice. This is a breath of fresh air here. This is what the game needed. We needed some direction, some transparency between the developers and the players. I'm glad that they're starting to actually listen to an extent. I know there's still a lot of hiccups that they need to get over. There are still some resource grinds that they need to address. And we definitely have a gem drought in the game as well, especially if they want to release a lot of characters going forward. They're going to have to figure out a way to fix that as well. Hopefully some of these things, including the time-space junction, hopefully takes care of that for the majority. We'll have to see going forward. But Nonetheless, as of today, this is at least a decent thing to see, because now we have somewhat of a look into the future of the game going forward, and I'm sure a lot of you are probably excited. Let me know in the comment section below, what are you most excited for of what's released here currently on the roadmap? Are you very excited for the new Knighthood content? Are you looking more forward to the time attack rankings? Are you looking forward to playing throughout more story? Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I'll be trying to read as many as I possibly can. But until next time, what else would you guys like me to unveil next? You decide, and I'll catch you guys then. Don't forget to like, subscribe, tick notifications, join us in the Discord in the description below as always. Until next time, peace.